Hey folks, I'm attorney Roger P. Foley, and driving home today, and wanted to talk to you about a recent case I had. I had a college athlete that was involved in a bar fight. The client was ultimately asked to leave the location because one of the staff at the place, how do I explain this? My client went to step out for a few moments to grab some food. And when they went through security, they were asked, the client asked, hey, do I need a stamp? What do I need? And there was some conversation, and ultimately the bouncer said, hey, even though you have a stamp, I'm not going to let you back in if you leave. My client wanted to get food, goes and gets food, goes to another door, avoids that security person, and is let in. Shortly thereafter, the initial bouncer sees my client, goes over and grabs my client. A pushing and shoving ensues, and my client is ultimately arrested. I explained my version of facts to the state. It's a battery charge. It's not the crime of the century, right? I acknowledge that my client went back in. Maybe not the best thing. My client's an athlete at a Division I college, and the arrest and subsequent punishments can have an effect on their future. I convinced the state not to drop the charges automatically, but to enter my client into a diversion, even though the alleged victim is objecting, which is very rare to get someone into diversion if the victim's objecting. But I think that the prosecutor kind of knew what was going on. It's really, one person says this, one person says that. We don't know all the facts. And ultimately, I get the case dismissed. I get the case expunged rather quickly. Just kind of got lucky, and Tallahassee did it quite quickly. And I asked the client to write a review. I asked the client's family to write a review. You don't have to say your name, right? Everything's confidential. You can say James Bond 007 was represented by R.P. Foley. Nothing. And, I don't know what it is. It's very hard to get people to write reviews. All you can do is ask, right? I might ask verbally once. I may shoot him an email once. That's it. After that, there's nothing to do. But does it bother me a little bit? It does. I had to give a pitch, and I got paid for the pitch. I had to make some legal argument based on stand your ground and that kind of thing. Because the prolonged litigation, meaning having the battle in court, could have alerted people that maybe would turn it into a news story. And we don't want news stories in my profession. We don't want news stories. When it's a newsworthy case, it's more difficult for me to get the job done. So move quick, stealth, my 255 pounds of ninja stealth, back doors, writing letters, getting emails done, presenting arguments, and ultimately getting the case dismissed before there's even a court date. Can't you write a review? Can't you write a review? Mr. Foley represented me. He got the job done. He got it expunged. My God, my coach doesn't even know that I was arrested in a barroom fight. I don't know. My feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt. I got paid, right? You know, I got the job done, but I always say my rewards, right, or my awards, however you want to say it, are my clients. You know, my clients that are just so kind, and they write a review, or they film a video and say, hey, you know, I had this, or they don't even tell the facts. They just say, hey, you know what, he did everything right and we won. You know, my feelings are hurt. That was a pretty good case, and a little bit of luck, a little bit of my ninja stealth, but it got all done. It's in, out, closed. Write me a damn review. Write me a review. I can't tell you how many cases, and I got to tell you, folks, especially I've had a number of nationally televised cases. I've even had cases internationally, where, you know, it was a big case. It was in the media, but I went out of my way. I'm not going to get in front of a reporter. I don't do that. I get the job done. And a lot of times, I had one case that was international. Client wrote a wonderful review, and but a lot of them, I don't know, nothing. I get butthurt. I'm butthurt. Anyway, that was the point of my video. See ya.